The body count continues and a final girl has risen.
Art the Clown is back with a fucking vengeance. Hi, I'm Randy.
And I'm Steve.
And this is one of our horror reviews. Right now we're doing all the Terrifier movies / All Hallows Eve, because that's part of art, and his art. But we did Terrifier and All Hallows Eve. Now we're doing Terrifier 2 before we go into the big Terrifier 3 review. So yeah, let's get this knocked off and started. Terrifier 2 pumps it up, like...
Notches up a few.
Notches it up, like, a lot. Like...
Yeah.
In particular, there's this one scene...
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom. It's called the bedroom scene.
It's called the bedroom scene?
Yeah, that's what people call it, the bedroom scene. It's so terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrifying to us. We're desensitized.
It's just very painful. That's how I would describe it.
Yes, it's like rubbing salt in a wound, literally.
Like, it's actually just painful. Like, it would really hurt a lot.
Yes, everything in this movie I think would hurt a lot.
There's a lot of things that would hurt.
From that scene to
nether regions.
The nether regions getting chopped off, and like, yeah, acid to the face.
Oh my gosh!
You're whipped with the
knife thing,
scalpels, and
oh my gosh,
razor blades.
Have scissors to your forehead.
Just to be beat with that would be like How did this final girl make it? Like, I would have probably...
She almost does make it.
I would have been torn to pieces.
She almost doesn't make it.
I'd have been knocked in the head with a hammer, probably.
The final girl is a off and on thing. You keep on wondering if it's going to happen, if it's not going to happen. Like, it also, in the ending, constantly throws you on a loop of if she's going to make it or not. So, it's Sienna and her brother, and it's a year after the events of the first film, and you find out that the beginning of the first Terrifier, the scene with the interview, is actually set in the modern time of the second film, not the first one. That happens after the events of the first one. So, anyhow,
so basically, you're telling me it goes the events of the first one, and then that interview takes place a year later,
right
after her face has been mauled, and then she attacks the news reporter.
Then it's the same.
We pick up with Sienna and her family.
And this is the same year as that.
Same year. Okay.
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay. And her dad died. Like,
yeah,
they never really go into detail about.
They also describe something about. I wonder if they're gonna say in the third one because we haven't watched it. We're about to. But he was able to tap into the killer Art the Clown, and he had these drawings of the first, a lot of the killings in the first film. And just different things, and then has a picture of Sienna in the book in her costume, in her winged costume.
Yeah, her warrior costume.
In her warrior costume,
and she's got a sword.
Yeah, she's got these wings. She's like an angel. She's like this kind of angel, cool
costume.
Yeah, really cool. That she supposedly made herself.
But yeah, this one actually has a story. So even though the movie's like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Almost a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah. It's a long one. And let me say, you do, as good as Terrifier is, you do feel, I felt the 2 hour and 20 minute runtime a little bit.
You do. It gets, it felt so, it becomes a little unnecessary at times. Certain things didn't need to be there.
But there's a lot of long scenes, which I guess is good for the story.
I will say, I think what was good about this film in some ways was better than the first one.
Yes.
But the scenes that weren't kind of felt like they made the first one seem much more straight to the point and more effective. So it's a trade-off. The tone continues. I think the tone of the first one is still similar. I think if anything, this one's a little bit more vibrant and colorful than the first one.
Yeah,
there's
the music's changed though.
The music's
from
changed.
The first one in All Hallows Eve.
A little, well, yeah, it has. But honestly, I think it's still tonal, visually feels the same. And I think, and also, Art Clown gets his own little theme song. Finally.
Yes.
The Clown Cafe.
Yes.
Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Food's a little funny, and the Clown Cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, anyhow, there's this.
Yeah.
this dream sequence with the clown cafe. I don't know. Where are we gonna go with this? Review?
I don't know. It's hard to explain this movie.
It's hard to explain. All these Terrifier movies are hard to explain.
But yeah, there's a dream sequence that's fucked up. There is, the bedroom scene, the private part scene, the bathroom scene. There's the end where you think that she's gonna die.
Well, off and on.
She does die. Like
she does, and she
does,
doesn't.
and then super.
She gets
like the one thing that this movie is not explaining is where the supernatural elements are coming in, and why Art is who he is and where he came from.
Oh, Felissa Rose makes a cameo.
Felissa Rose does make a cameo, yes. Which I can't believe I didn't recognize her.
Yeah, I can't believe you did.
That's weird.
Anyhow.
Usually I do that. But yeah, there's just so many unanswered questions in this one.
Yeah.
When it ends, and then the ending happens, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, like his head just came out of her, you know what? And she gave birth to him.
Well,
and
gosh.
Like his head is just there.
Yeah.
And like it ends, and you're just like, what? So I'm wondering. We haven't seen Terrifier 3 yet, so we're going tonight. But we want to know. I don't know. I'm just curious to see where the story is going.
Well, I've heard this one does go into the story more than the new one.
Yeah, but I heard it also lacks a little bit. Like, they don't bring back the sword, I think. And a couple other things.
I don't know what I'm expecting. This is supposed to be a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
I don't know. In this one, too, Art Con Roxy's, like, in this Halloween store, he rocks these little, like, sunflower glasses. In this new one, he has these Christmas tree sunglasses and a chainsaw, I'm pretty sure it looks like, based on some of the posters. And, like, I don't know.
If he does what he does to the Halloween store guy in that one, that he did in the second one.
Is there a Christmas store in this one?
Probably.
No, there's the mall. It's like the mall. So he probably kills Santa, and then a bunch of probably children is what it sounds like.
But anyways, Terrifier 2, I think it's streaming somewhere.
It's on physical media, as the other ones. All Hallows Eve is hard to find on Blu-ray, but it is on DVD for not too expensive. The Terrifier movie isn't too expensive. It's more common to find now, but all the Terrifier movies are on physical media, and I'm pretty sure they're all somewhere to stream. You just have to look for it.
Yeah, you just have to look for it.
I don't know. We watched them off of physical media, so I don't really know where we're streaming, but they're out there.
They are out there.
This one I'd probably say is like a 4-star movie.
I can't remember what I gave this. I think I gave it 5 stars.
I'm not like Terrifier and honestly is not my usual cup of tea, but it is something that I think I gain more appreciation for with each watch. And I think the thing with these movies, I think, is the artistic elements is so interesting and like so vivid. Like I think the producers and the team just have such a marvelous time creating these little like set pieces, and I love the set special effects. Especially in this one, there's a lot more set pieces I like the carnival area and like the different. There's a lot of different stuff that's like visually exciting in this one, and in general the universe. So I do have appreciation and respect for these films, and I think they're definitely.
Oh, and there's that little girl.
Yeah, and
that little girl clown.
The little girl clown who's like Art's new little buddy.
Yeah, and she's disgusting.
She's also disgusting. They're a match made in hell. So, yeah. We'll see how she comes back. Probably, I would assume, in this new one. But
yeah.
I don't really have a lot else. Do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Not really for Terrifier 2.
Just it's bloodier, crazier, and more messed up than the last two.
Yeah, and now we're getting ready to go into the third one to see how sick we're going to be later.
I don't know.
If it's anything like The Substance...
It's probably going to be worse than The Substance.
Oh, it's probably going to be worse than The Substance.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Like and follow for more. Hit that like and follow button.
And
comment
keep
if
updated.
you want. Yeah. We'll keep you updated on Terrifier news.
Will do indeed. So we will see you around in our next video. Take care.
Yes, take care and have a wonderful Terrifier weekend.
All right, guys, stay terrified. Bye.